Welcome to the iKnowBadeaux podcast.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the iKnowBadeaux podcast, coming at you from the local 218 studios. I'm here with my brother.
Das Flutenduten. All right,
Big
support.
Big fan of that one.
Support.
So, over to the Constable Gabe Johnson.
Mr. Mayor, how's it going?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. My daughter visited this past weekend.
Okay, how'd that go?
Well, you know what we have to do when the daughter visits.
Well,
we went to the local 218 for brunch.
Newly re-upped on the sponsorship, the local 218.
Oh, didn't even know they were a sponsor.
Absolutely satisfied with us because you are absolutely satisfied with them.
I was absolutely satisfied Sunday with their bottomless mimosas and the best eggs Benedict you will ever eat. Nothing more to say.
Nothing more to say. What do the little ones have when you go do that with the brunch?
Well, the 9-year-old orders off the adult menu. He did the breakfast sandwich this time, which he loved.
Talk about it. Hold on. Let's hear about breakfast sandwiches. I'm a big breakfast sandwich guy.
2 sandwiches.
Okay.
English muffins, eggs, and one is sausage patty, one is bacon. So
all right. Interesting. So you don't even have to choose.
Nope.
All right.
And then the little guy goes with the kid's waffle.
Okay. Which one's better? Because you've taken a bite of this, I'm assuming.
I did not.
You're not
my eggs Benedict.
You're not a bite your child's food.
I'm a dad tax guy.
Okay.
I am, but I was not at that moment.
One of the issues with our family is we pass food. It's just what we do. So when new people come into the family, i.e. spouses and girlfriends and whatnot, it's an adjustment period for them.
We all eat off of each other's plates.
we will be handing your plate to someone else at some point. So fantastic though. Enjoyed the mimosas again.
Enjoyed the bottomless mimosas. One of the best naps I've had in 2023 on Sunday. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you didn't have to watch the Vikings and the Bears. All right, enough of you. We got one more gentleman here. It's been a while.
It's good to be back.
Welcome back to the podcast, the one, the only Justin Golden.
Thank you, sir.
What do you know, Justin?
It's been snowing a lot, and I love it.
Yeah?
Love it.
So let's talk about it. Give me the rundown on why you love it.
Dollars falling from the sky, baby.
Oh. What do you prefer moving? Do you prefer moving snow or prefer moving dirt?
I prefer moving snow when it's winter and dirt in the summer.
That's such a dumb answer.
No, actually,
we should probably suspend him from the podcast.
Yeah.
Don't Keith Larson me. Come on. No, I think I like pushing snow around. I do it less, so it's probably something to do with it.
Okay.
You know?
How much did you charge the mayor to plow his 8 square foot driveway?
We don't talk about the mayor's free plowing service.
It doesn't get free. It doesn't get free anything.
The city might pay for that later in some way, one way or another.
Listen, a man's snowblower broke, and so a man has requested a few times to have his driveway plowed. He's not a city employee. It's not like I'm asking the city plows to come remove snow from my 4x8
on the taxpayer's dime. No, you did not do that. That's true. But you did ask for extra things I don't normally do for people.
Well, okay, so I do want to talk about this. So I had asked.
Will you also plow my sidewalk?
No, not. So he was confused. He did more than what I asked. There's a sidewalk that goes in front of my house. He believed that I meant, could you clear that off? I just meant, hey, the stuff coming out to my car that they just put this big, huge chunk of this. I would argue as big as the wall in Game of Thrones, this chunk of ice that they put in front of my car.
About 8 inches high or so.
It was. could you just push that off to the side? So I want to thank you for doing that, but I also want to thank you because you cleared off my sidewalk.
Well, I thought that's what you meant, like where the snowplow pushed the snow up where the sidewalk comes to the road.
Yeah, I'm okay with
that off there for me.
No, there's a nice guy that goes all the way down. I think he goes about 8 blocks. He takes the snowblower and goes down one way and back the other and gets everybody's sidewalk, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't caught him yet, so I don't know which dude it is, but I should probably go out there and thank him at some point.
Citizen of the Month material.
I agree. But although
If you plowed my sidewalk.
Yeah, plowing the mayor's sidewalk. Citizen of the Year.
I just want to thank you. You can continue to do that.
Yeah. If you could stop doing everybody's and just do mine, you'll still get Citizen of the Year.
Yeah, still got it.
Yeah, if you just want to make like a loop around my house, just get my yard down to green, make sure that everything's okay. What else do you know, Justin? So this is the time of year when you're more available. We don't see a lot of you in the summer because you're
Busy guy in the
working,
summer.
man. Busy.
Yeah, I'm off work for a little bit.
Yeah?
Dirt-wise, still plowing snow if it snows. But I get a little time to recoup, get ready for this next summer.
Yeah. What do you do in the winter? Like, in terms of, like, what do you do for fun? I know you, as a family, you guys were big into snowmobiling back in the day. You still into that?
No, not a lot anymore. More ice fishing nowadays.
Okay.
Spend some time on the ice if we can.
Okay, let's talk about that real quick. Ice fishing extravaganza, Brainerd JC's. I think, you got the shirt on right now.
Got the shirt right now.
I've only been there one time. I think we got to make it a thing, Gabe, you and I. We got to get out on the ice and get some content out there at the ice fishing contest. A little iKnowBadeaux live from the world's largest ice fishing contest.
I'm up for that next year. I got my home hockey tournament this year.
Bummer. And denied. All right. Well, that's enough of all of you guys. Let's just get right into it. Don't tell Scotty. He does the news.
Palestinian village elder accuses Israel of training cattle as spies.
Real fucking high.
Makes sense.
It does.
Quote, on the neck of each cow, they hang a medallion with an eavesdropping and recording device on it.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
And sometimes cameras in order to monitor every detail.
So technically, you're not training them to spy. You're just putting them...
Hanging cameras on their
devices
neck.
on the cows.
And then where the cows go out to the pasture and they get all kinds of information out there, huh?
Interesting.
Between the other cows.
I mean, is this really happening, or is he just believed that's what the medallion is?
The official Palestinian Authority daily news outlet claimed recently that Israeli livestock is being trained for espionage, according to a report by Palestinian Media Watch.
They're not training the cows.
No, there's no training involved. Like, you're not giving it. This isn't like boot camp. You got like what is it? Those plywood cutouts that pop up.
Yeah, you have to
Record that. Don't record that. Record that. Don't record that.
The cow has to choose.
Kirbet Yanan village elder named Rushd Morar further claimed that he spotted Israeli cows that are actually, quote, recruited and trained spies.
They recruit the cows.
Yeah.
Do you like put that on Craigslist?
Yeah.
Looking for cows to spy on.
Not just any cows.
Easily trainable.
Yeah, easily trainable.
No, you got to go.
Highly motivated.
You got to go more. You got to go more movie script like. You got to find
Movie script.
You got to find. Yes.
Yes!
Oh, it's about goddamn time. Explain yourself.
Well, personally,
That was pretty bad.
I think you just held on to that O a little bit too long in the word movie, is all. I thought you were going for something. Thought I'd finish it. Slam dunk. Fucking slam dunk right there. What an alley-oop, thanks.
I think that's the first nope for anybody else other than myself. I'm very excited that just happened. So I was just going to say that you got to go more into the movie script where you got to get the backstory of these cows. You want cows that were abandoned as children, maybe tied up a little too long. They got to have a little bit of trauma going on in their lives, and that's
a
how
little revenge.
Yeah, I just watched Rambo.
Some sort of thing.
Yeah, I just watched Rambo last night, so I want the cow that is fragile. That's how you recruit them. Anyways, that's about the end of that, I would assume.
Yeah, so
right.
watch out for that. Be vigilant.
Be vigilant. Great.
In another story, fugitive cows in Quebec captured after months on the run.
What's happening?
A fugitive cow.
He escaped from Israel?
Months on the run.
Months on the run.
You could call that.
Was he a trained spy?
Yeah, evidently.
If not when they initially got away, then I'm sure soon after.
That's a long time for a cow to be misplaced.
All he did is walk in with all the other cows.
Yeah,
hung out.
it's just blended in.
No one could tell. It's like, God damn it!
Wait a minute.
One of these isn't right.
Yeah, a herd of more than 20 dairy cows has been on the run since July.
Wait, a whole herd?
A whole herd, 20 plus. Some people aren't even sure how many there were. Some people said that there was 24. Some are like, I think it might have been 27 or 28. So I can't even keep track of how many cows you got.
Whoever this rancher is, we're going to call him a rancher.
Mm-hmm.
A horrible rancher. You don't even know how many cows he got?
Well,
Just
Probably slipping them down to Israel.
Over in Canada, yeah.
And actually, they had escaped for so long that they ended up with 2 more cows.
And the calves and everything on the run.
Yeah.
We thought it was 24. Turns out it was 26.
Yeah. In December, they captured 4 cows. Now they say they've recovered 13 and 2 calves that were born during the cow's time
Now those
on the lamb.
Now those are the cows that you want to recruit because they've got a little childhood trauma.
They were on the lamb.
Yep.
And they have experience
Yeah.
being out in the world.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
When you catch 4 of them, though, at one time, you just let the rest go at that moment? Or why can't you get them all at the same time?
Well,
Some of them are in Israel.
they are cows. They are cows.
Yeah, they're cows.
Which are herd animals.
Yeah.
Right?
So they would
Interesting.
stick together.
Well, it sounds like these cows have been doing a lot of boning. So maybe you caught 4 of them just off having a good time.
Where did they find a bull in that
Maybe
mess?
they're Mormons.
Some random bull somewhere? Like, stop by
Yeah,
and-
right. Yeah.
Like,
How do
impregnate a
they
couple of them?
have children?
Right. They're all cows. There's some bull at some farm somewhere that was really happy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's just out
This
in
herd,
the
this
woods.
random herd
He's been out
comes
there for a
walking
decade. Just waiting.
Nature will find a way.
Life finds a way.
Man, I swear I had a third one about cows
come
on
on
here
now.
somewhere. I don't know where it went.
That's crazy, though. Like a whole herd of cows. Like 27 cows is a lot of cows.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
a few of
cows
them, yeah.
for months.
Yeah. Imagine
Just
27
missing.
cows just walking down the street.
I feel
I
like
think you'd get a phone call. Someone would call, hey, there's 27
Yeah.
cows outside my house.
I feel
Well, I'm only
Found 'em.
missing 24, so it can't be
They come
mine.
in line, right?
I feel like that's a really lazy attempt on finding your cows. I don't think it should take months.
I feel like they knew where they were the whole time.
It was
Yeah.
They
insurance
just
fraud.
didn't really
Yeah.
want to go get them.
Yeah,
See, if I pick them up, I got to feed them fucking things. There's
that's
2 more
actually
of
there.
them.
You go. That's actually probably a good point.
Just let them roam around here.
Yeah, I can't imagine that. They just snuck off into the woods and that was the end of that.
Disappeared. They showed
up
up
in
1,000 miles away
Palestine,
across
yeah.
Canada.
All right, next.
A walker found a walker. It's not a zombie. Just
Okay.
a
Not a
person.
hiker?
A person
Hiker?
walking. Found what initially appeared to be a dead person on the side of a track in Wickham last week and reported it to police.
I mean, we got a thunderstorm upstairs
We
now.
sure do.
Unbelievable.
Roeburn Police Senior Sergeant Dale Harmer said the area was declared a crime scene while they studied the remains. With the assistance of our local forensic officers and the forensic pathologist in Perth, we identified the remains there to actually be of an animal.
What kind of animal?
Suspected human remains found in Pilbara, actually cow carcass stuffed in tracksuit jumper.
Tracksuit. Well, how do you fit a cow in?
It's a big tracksuit.
Just how? Why? Why do you fit a cow in a
Oh,
tracksuit?
look at the chaos.
The cow,
Got the news.
the cow died of embarrassment. The other cows made fun of it. What is going on?
We're down to 26.
And how do you think that is the remains of a human?
At least poke it with a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suspect that somebody's just walking by and they just see a jumpsuit.
Sure. Yeah.
With a cow in
With
it.
a body
You
of
don't
sorts. Let's
look,
fill it up with
go up
something.
and like unzip it and look and
Yeah.
no, these are clearly cow bones.
A giant ass
Might have given it
human.
away, though, at the bottom of the pants.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cows are huge, though. Like, that's a big ass. You're like, well, you got a big old fatty over here decomposing.
Dead fat ass.
Small cow.
They do have to err on the side of caution and get the right people in every time. You can't just go into it looking at something like that and lifting it up and digging around it to see if it's human remains or animal remains. We need the
Okay.
right people up here to do
Look
that.
at it in the eyes.
Check at the skull.
It has caused police to use an entire day and 3 police officers guarding a scene for something which was never a human in the first place.
But where did the cow come from?
Yeah.
Could still be a crime here.
Palestine.
Probably.
Well, judging by the tracksuit, yes. If I know anything about Middle Eastern men,
I think that's more Eastern European.
sure,
isn't it?
you're right.
It's
You're
Russian,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Did it have a gold chain? I mean, was this thing decked out?
pinky ring.
I can't even. I can't fathom why and how. There's a bit of how as well. How do you get a cow into a jumpsuit, and why do you put it? Were you trying to get it to lose some weight?
I don't believe it was the entire cow. Probably just some bones and shit just stuffed in a jumpsuit.
So like
thrown on the sidewalk.
maybe a prank.
Yeah, it sounds like a prank.
I suspect.
Then that would explain why there's no. Hey, that's a cow's head.
There wasn't a head.
Oh, interesting. But again, why?
Australia.
This week in bovine news.
And why are you wasting good hamburger? There's some steaks in there. What are we doing?
I think it was just bones.
Oh.
I think it's just bones, but I'm not positive about
This
that.
story's getting lame.
Yeah, cow bones stuffed in a jumper.
Okay.
Expected the Rocky Mountains to be a little rockier than this.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Next.
That John Denver's full of shit, man.
Man on New York flight arrested for urinating on another passenger.
Dear Diary, jackpot.
Yes.
Rightly so.
Yes.
Rightly so urinating or rightly so arrested?
You got to hear both sides.
You gotta hear both, yeah. Let's hear it.
That's a difficult maneuver, though. There's not a lot of room on these airplanes to be whipping your wang out and peeing on someone.
Well, as long as the roof is intact, you can stand up.
Yeah. Well, sort of. Continue.
According to a report, Shankar Mishra was on a flight from New York to New Delhi and was arrested after another passenger claimed he became excessively intoxicated and urinated on her. He was picked up by police and taken to the Indian capital before a New Delhi court sent him to prison for 2 weeks while the complaint is investigated.
Oh, okay.
He faces up to 3 years in prison if he's convicted. So the guy just got super drunk and pissed on somebody.
That's pretty drunk, though.
That's quite drunk.
Bathroom was
That's a
probably
long
full. He's
flight.
standing there in line for the bathroom. Yeah.
What do you got to do to...
About 17 whiskeys.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay. All right.
The report also noted that Mishra was terminated by his employer, Wells Fargo and Company, and was banned from flying on Air India flights for 30 days.
Oh, just 30 days.
Yeah, you could go
I don't
after
want to
him,
see
get
you
him.
for a month, sir.
A punishment that stirred social media activists into a frenzy as being too light. The incident occurred on November 26th, but the flight crew believed that Mishra and the woman had settled the incident themselves, so the police were not called. Later, the woman's family pressed Air India to punish Mishra, and the airline filed the police complaint this week.
How do you settle the argument about, hey, you pissed on me?
Well, after
Here's
you've
$100
already been,
bucks.
after you've already been pissed on, basically all you can get is an apology.
don't
I'll
know.
take
You
take money.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Give me $1,000.
I've been peed on. I've been peed on here, sir. Interesting.
Yeah, so we've just found out it costs about $1,000 to pee on me.
Yeah, I was thinking a little more for me. I don't think 1,000 is going to do
I
it.
don't know.
I was trying to work that out, though. $1,000, huh?
$1,000, huh?
P. and Scott.
Yeah.
Next week. On the I Know Badeaux.
Let's start a GoFundMe.
The apology does nothing for me. Hey, punish this man. I want this man punished for peeing on me. That's what I want.
He will never pee on another human again. As long
30
as he lives.
days of never being on a plane.
For this one particular airline.
1 month.
This plane to this spot. Anywhere else,
1 month.
no big deal. The lady was 72 years old.
Oh.
She's been peed on before. What the fuck?
Yeah. She probably paid for it.
Again?
Why does this keep happening to me?
Here's your $1,000.
Yeah.
And after reading that one, further down my list was another headline that says Wells Fargo sacks top banking executive
Oh.
for urinating on plane passengers.
Oh, so he's a top executive.
banking executive.
I saw that headline. Oh.
Top man. Mm-hmm. Why is it always the dudes at the top that are getting funky with this?
Boredom.
Because
money.
apparently the consequences are pretty minimal.
30 days of not on this particular airline.
You cannot pee on this woman again.
Yeah. Yeah. No, not even that woman, just that seat. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, if she moves-
D5.
Yeah.
No, can't pee there.
For 30 days. After 30 days.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What in the hell was that all about?
Pigeon with meth backpack caught in BC prison yard.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
It's taking drug dealing to a new level there.
What kind of backpack? This is great.
A pigeon backpack.
Yeah, I know, but what kind of backpack does a pigeon have?
A fabric backpack.
Oh.
Fabric backpack tied to a pigeon contained crystal methamphetamine. They have previously been concerned about drones.
Okay. Yeah.
And
but drones are pretty easy to spot. Like, oh, here it comes. Mm-hmm. It's loud as shit.
Yeah, right.
A bird with a backpack, though.
I don't know.
You might notice that.
Well, I mean, you're going to notice it, but at the same time, you're going to be like, oh, look at that.
Something's off with that bird.
And why is it flying so fast?
Over the prison.
Pigeons that whole idea of pigeons is fascinating. Like
They're super smart.
Yeah, well, so tanks.
Like communications.
Yeah. When they initially made tanks back in World War I, which is phenomenally fascinating. The whole, like World War I, what was it? 8 million horses died. Mm-hmm. And then also tanks. Like the
also we had tanks.
Also tanks. But in the tanks, wasn't sending radio signals. You had a pigeon.
They'd bring a few pigeons in the tank, and as they were advancing, they'd send a pigeon back every once in a while.
Yes, unbelievable. Yeah, that like communicate. Tell them to shoot that. Send in the pigeon with
technology
the
for tanks, but not for radio.
Well, that's what's crazy.
That's
crazy. Yeah,
shows where they're focused on.
Well, technology is always on the front end of killing humans, and then everything else catches up.
Yeah, we need to be able to speak to that tank. Let's catch that part out first. Let it kill. And
get it out there. Yeah. Let's blow some shit up, and then we'll figure out the rest later.
Crazy. So did someone fashion this backpack? Does it have a picture? Do we have a picture of the backpack?
You can't get a pigeon meth backpack on Amazon, Dave.
I don't know. You say that, but you know where you can get it?
Know.
You can get it on. You can get it on Wish. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, Wish has them for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't have the I don't have a picture of the backpack or the pigeon
the pigeon. For 30 days, no flying.
No flying into this jail yard.
That's awesome. I actually...
No, good on them.
I love the ingenuity.
Yeah, it's smart.
You might want to get into the prison library and just take a good glance through the books that are in there, because someone's learned how to make a tiny backpack and then how to train pigeons as well.
To go find meth.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Go on, boy.
It wasn't getting sent from outside.
It was sent from inside.
Go find meth. Here's
Come
a backpack.
back.
Yes.
Put it in the bag and bring it back to me.
Put some money in the bag for whoever random dude catches it. Yeah. Oh, there's a pigeon with money in the backpack.
I should give it
meth. Yeah. And send it on its way.
It makes the most sense.
I read about this somewhere. I'm supposed to give this bird meth.
Just a sprinkle.
There you go, birdie.
Just a sprinkle.
Speaking of drugs, there is a new drug called desoxin. It is used to treat attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. It can help improve attention and lower impulsive and hyperactive behaviors.
Okay, but
it should be used as part of a total treatment program for ADHD, which may include counseling and other therapies.
Well, we're counseling for ADD? Gotta go have therapy for...
Settle down. Yeah. Focus.
Hey, over here. Over here.
So this drug desoxin, that is the brand name desoxin, is a stimulant that increases norepinephrine and dopamine activity in your brain, which affects attention and behavior.
Yeah.
What is desoxin used for? There's only one bullet point: attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder. Mm-hmm. This is only used
it's only
for
thing
ADHD.
It's used for. Except
the typical dose, 5 milligrams by mouth. Once or twice a day, your dose may be raised, blah, 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 blah. It says, pros can be used in adults and children. may be a good option for people who do not respond to other forms of ADHD medications. It's available as a lower-cost generic medication.
Okay.
I'm loving it.
Cons, it is a controlled medication that has warning for abuse and dependence potential.
Yep.
It's
Sounds like it.
less popular than comparable ADHD medications due to its high potential for abuse and bad side effects.
Okay.
more so.
Let's hear these side effects.
It's not the best option if you have heart problems. It can affect growth in children. You're supposed to take it earlier in the day because it can keep you awake at night.
Well, because it's meth.
Don't drive or do anything that requires mental concentration.
Wait a minute. Is that the whole fucking point? Like, hey, I can't concentrate.
This will fix you, but don't do anything.
Only do it if you don't have to do the thing that you're concerned about not doing.
Only use it for a few weeks at the lowest possible dose. If used for a longer period of time, this medication can lose its effectiveness and become habit-forming.
Yeah.
Don't stop taking this medication suddenly without first talking to your healthcare provider, as it may cause unpleasant withdrawal side effects. Store in a locked area to prevent abuse. Don't take it with alcohol or illicit substances. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Sounds like quite an illicit substance.
Brand name Desoxyn. You may be more familiar with its other name, methamphetamine.
It's now a prescription drug?
Yep. What is methamphetamine? In parentheses, Desoxyn.
Desoxyn. Unbelievable.
Nice.
So, yeah, this is on goodrx.com.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you can just order it.
You can get it for cheap.
Yeah.
GoodRx is how you get the good stuff.
Yeah,
for
little
cheap.
5 milligram pills
Yeah.
of just meth.
That's
just straight up.
Generic form. Isn't all meth generic form?
Like,
there's no major brand of meth.
Well, there is now.
That's crazy.
And it's called Desoxyn.
Well,
Get that?
your your normal ADHD drugs are meth adjacent. Right. 100% meth adjacent. You had said that about the heart conditions. I took Vyvanse for a while, which is protein fortified Adderall, and they're happy pills. They're fantastic. I actually was very satisfied with my usage until my doctor said, "Well, what's the plan with this?" I said, "Well, why would I stop taking it? It's great." And he goes, "Well, it's going to wreck your heart." Well, then let's stop taking this.
That's not very happy.
I don't want it, like. Feeling good is great. Being alive is better. I prefer, you know what I don't want? The heart attack. I already have enough problems with eating shitty and not exercising. I don't need to add on top of it, hey, by the way, you taking this for 30 years is going to destroy your heart. But yeah, the chemical...
Maybe you should consider dioxin.
In low dosage. Desoxyn. In low doses. It's... Vyvanse, Adderall, they're very similar to methamphetamines. What's the difference? There's like a very small difference in even just the name of what they are. They're different. They're different. Adjacent, as we like to say on the podcast.
Yes, they're all amphetamines, are they not?
Yeah, I think, so there's something, I can't remember exactly what it is, but there's a slight difference between them that in the medical world is all the difference, but evidently not anymore.
No, not anymore.
Nope.
Not anymore.
We've got this new thing.
I had somebody that I was working with one time. I said something about how I was just like super scatterbrained, and they were just always offering me like, "Oh, try this. Take this. I take these. It helps me focus."
Yep.
And I was just like, "No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that." And then one day I said, "Okay."
Focus.
And I'm pretty sure I could see through walls.
Yeah.
Like, I think my eyes were just strapped open like the end of Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
I'm an effective human being when I'm taking amphetamines.
I could flip a truck.
But please don't. Don't.
I can attest, though, they are extremely hard to get off of, though. So the first time I tried to get off of Vyvanse, it was a full month of being miserable, essentially. And I finally
don't stop taking it abruptly without consulting your
only use it for
doctor.
30 days, but don't stop using it.
It's just like a little bit. But it took a whole month the first time, and I finally was like, okay, my brain clearly needs this. So I started taking it again, and then the second time it took I believe 4 months before I started like wake up in the morning and feel freaking normal, where you're just like, hey, I don't feel like I can't move or think or do anything. It's crazy. But I had been taking happy pills. They make you productive, give you energy, and also, hey, by the way, it makes you feel good. Sign me up for that.
Literally increases norepinephrine and dopamine activity in your brain.
Yep.
Ooh, increased dopamine activity?
Yeah. Yeah. Except it was also costing me $330 a month. And that was when I finally realized you have a dope habit. $330 a month. That's a dope habit.
We should probably meth and have it cost $300 a week.
Well, we should just let's get off of this. Crazy.
Yeah. So
they'll sell you anything.
Yeah.
Especially meth.
Yes. You know what game we should get in on? We should get in on the meth game.
Yeah,
people seem to like this meth
people
stuff.
People seem to like it.
Yeah. They will literally give us all of their money. Everything they own, we will have.
Steal from people too to get you more money.
Not even that. They'll give us VCRs. Yeah. They'll give us their grandma's TV.
No, they'll pee on you if you're into it.
$1,000.
or 5 pills.
Yeah, or 5 meth.
You are all weirdos.
Let's see. A man was arrested after being recognized wearing underwear as a mask in Porch pirate cases.
Stealing Amazon boxes with his underwear on his head.
That's porch piratism?
Yeah. Porch pirate.
I bet he was on the Soxon.
Box off of their porch.
Underwear on his head, huh?
Yep.
Disguise, baby, disguise.
You got to take the name off there, though. You can't write your name on there.
Yeah. Black marker and the skid marks on there.
Yeah. It was Dave again.
Identified him from the brown skid mark down the center. It's the same. That's the same skid mark.
I know it's you, Dave.
It's actually women's underwear.
Well, that ain't going to get it done.
It sure ain't. It sure ain't. I got a picture of him. A picture of him, and he's got just like a thong over his chest.
Jesus Christ, Jim.
You got to give him credit for trying, right?
That's the equivalent of drawing a mustache on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Porch pirate with an unusual and questionably effective mask.
He probably wouldn't have been caught if he didn't wear a mask.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, nobody would have cared.
If you wear a thong on your face where you can see your entire face.
Sure.
Everybody says, a guy with a thong on his head.
Yeah.
So do you think the police go get a lineup of people and set them in the room and they all make them put thongs on their head? Like, so they can see the
Just different kinds of underwear.
Holding up one finger. And
so was it this guy? No.
You're absolutely correct. Had he just stole packages, never would have got caught because nobody cared enough, right? But you put the thong on.
Yeah, be like, does anybody know this guy?
Yes.
Like, you might get something, but...
Hey, that's the same dude that was...
Yeah. The same thong.
Unreal.
Do you think he wears multiple? Do you think he's got a couple of different?
No, I don't.
Same one.
I don't.
I think it's one only.
Hey, he cherishes that thong. Mm-hmm. It's an item that he keeps.
It's his signature.
Yeah.
The best calling card.
The best ones have one.
Yeah, all the greats have their calling card.
We're the Stinky Bandit.
Yeah, I'll try to find a picture of that guy, send it to you.
People are
I think there's a Cisco joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Throwback to earlier cast.
I'm kind of stuck on the Porch Pirate, though. It just sounds like we shouldn't say. It sounds like something you shouldn't say. Porch Pirate.
Like it's almost like racist or something?
It sounds homophobic and racist at the same time. But it does.
Well, we're talking about thongs.
Doesn't it sound like in the world where we can't say anything? Porch Pirate is probably. Let's get rid of that one. Let's move on.
It definitely sounds like a slur.
It 100% sounds like a slur. So, yeah. All right, next.
What else do I got? A historic cricket club has been threatened with closure after a new neighbor complained about balls in his yard. But then the next line says, a historic cricket club has been threatened with closure after a new neighbor complained about balls in her backyard.
Uh-oh.
What is it? Which one?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
His or her?
It was definitely a lady.
From my experience, they don't complain about that.
Balls in her backyard.
Gabe is very experienced, though.
Sounds like something a porch pirate would be well versed in. Keep getting these balls in my backyard. I gotta call the porch pirates.
Porch pirate. I'm telling you, we're gonna get canceled for calling people porch pirates.
Anyways, this lady just bought a house near a cricket,
Historic.
a historic cricket field, and started calling and complaining that people kept hitting balls into her backyard.
Buy a house on a golf course, get pissed off because golf balls in your yard.
Well, it's even worse though. This is the equivalent of baseball.
Yeah,
it's like
right.
being, hey, I bought this house next to the little league field, and I'm really irritated with these kids hitting dingers.
Hitting foul balls into the yard over here.
Referred to as a six, apparently.
She's a six?
No, sorry. That's probably a three.
Yeah.
When you,
no
it's a
offense,
cricket
lady,
term.
but call back when you're a 7. We'll talk about whether or not you can complain.
Well, the conversion rate to Americans, you got to
Well, her teeth are all fudged up.
When a house nearby was bought by a new owner in 2021, she soon began complaining about hitters hitting sixes into her property. The club's owners reportedly went crazy trying to placate the unnamed neighbor and imposed draconian measures that proved deeply unpopular with the club's members.
Yeah, don't hit sixes.
Initially, they instituted a rule that a six could only be hit on one side of the ground, prompting many longtime members to boycott the club in protest.
Yeah, you got to be able to hit sixes wherever you want.
Yeah, you can't just hit to one side of the field.
Yeah, if the little league field starts outlawing dingers in left field, I'm out. Taking my kid elsewhere.
Yes, when that failed, the owners drew up plans to install a 26-foot-high net to catch stray balls near the offending house, but scrapped the idea when construction costs were found to exceed £15,000.
I was going to say, that ain't going to be cheap. And it's going to last for 15 years, so it's $1,000 a year to not have balls go into this lady's yard.
This lady should just accept the balls.
Eventually, the club was forced to inform the club's captain, George Taylor, that the ground was closing for adult cricket for good. So no more adult
Because of that
cricket.
lady.
Because of that lady.
Wow.
What a Karen.
Yep.
The Coal Hill Cricket Club near Winbourne, Dorset, was first established in 1905 and has been in constant use ever since.
Oh, for 98 years.
98 years, holy fucking shit.
What year did you say?
1905.
That was like 35 years ago.
Sweet goddamn Jesus. What in the hell was I thinking? All right, well.
Then it was 2003.
Yeah, evidently I thought it was 2003 for a little bit. I'll explain myself. I don't know how numbers work.
All right.
98 years.
Yes, that would make it 2003.
Unbelievable. You bought the property.
Next to a historic cricket yard.
Yep.
And these boys want to hit some sixes.
Let them hit a six.
And not just to the one side.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
They spread the sixes around.
I don't know if you know this or not, but you can hit in all directions in cricket. So now all of a sudden we're not hitting over here? That's not cricket.
no, shut it down.
It's not the cricket
Shut it
I
down.
know.
Shut it down.
You have to call it a whole new game.
Nope.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Although youth cricket will be allowed to continue, as boys and girls cannot shoot as far as adults, this decision has sparked outrage from local residents, and a petition started by Mr. Taylor has already garnered over 12,000 signatures.
People like their dingers.
Put it on the show page, yeah.
Yeah.
If they each gave $1, they can almost pay for that fence.
All right, bring us home.
Oh, man. How many do I need this week?
You got one more, or are we done?
Let's see. 6 journalists are arrested over footage of South Sudan president wedding himself. So, be happy to live in America, I guess.
They got arrested because he wedded himself.
6
No,
journalists.
because they witnessed it.
Well,
Because they have footage of it.
oh, nice.
6 journalists have been detained by South Sudan security forces over viral footage of the country's president apparently urinating on himself. The clip, filmed during an official event, shows South Sudanese leader Salva Kiir standing for the national anthem, initially oblivious as a stain spreads on his trousers and a pool forms at his feet. The camera abruptly turns away after Kiir and his entourage appear to notice what is happening. So...
Poor guy.
And then they got arrested.
And then they got arrested.
Straight to jail.
6 journalists from the state-run South Sudan Broadcasting Corporation have been detained by the country's National Security Service under suspicion of an unauthorized release of footage. Unauthorized release, huh?
There we go. That's a good one to end on.
Yes.
Yeah. Imagine if you got arrested for the footage of Joe Biden falling off a bike. You know?
This unauthorized release.
Yeah.
Episode
Unauthorized
207.
release.
Unauthorized release.
Unbelievable. But at the same time, like, you work for the state-run media.
Yes.
Maybe don't take a picture of your boss
Pissing himself.
Just a good idea. I think if you are a owner of any business and your employee decides to take video or have video and spread that video of you pissing yourself, I think it's right to terminate. Do you not?
Well, they went to jail.
Well, this is also correct. And they're probably going to be there for a while too. I know. All right, I'll say that I don't support the jailing of one for doing essentially.
But you can lose your livelihood.
Yeah,
no big deal.
You can't feed your kids if you took a picture of me pissing myself.
And I'm your boss? I think I'm kind of with Dave on
as
this.
the boss.
If I piss myself and need video to me and send it to everyone, I'm kind of just not happy with you.
I'm just setting myself up for later as the mayor of a city. If I ever stand up for national anthem and I piss myself, you bet your ass we'll be firing half our staff, even if they don't take video of it.
How dare they let me piss myself?
Little
Just
Sally
for,
over here.
just for witnessing. witnessing.
Yeah, if you ever even speak of this.
I would jail anybody who didn't release footage.
Yeah, it's your civic duty. Your civic duty.
It's unauthorized release. All right, that's good enough. Thank you, Scott.
Yes, indeed.
Not too bad. A lot of urinating. A lot of cows. A lot of cows. I appreciate
Cows,
that.
urine, meth.
No. Dioxin.
Desoxin.
Yeah, desoxin.
I'm not sure if I'm saying that right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you are or
pretty
not.
close.
There's no way that's going to stick around. And over to Gabe Johnson.
Dave, always a good time. Thank you.
Stay off the meth, my friend.
I'll try.
Avoid the pigeons.
Avoid the pigeons. Unreal. I'm hats off. I got to see this backpack though.
We should get some pigeons for the town. Some town pigeons.
Absolutely.
Just for the fuck of it.
Slice on Oak should deliver
Oh
via
my
pigeon.
god.
I want a little backpack that carries a little pizza that the pigeon brings to me. That's what I want. It's just a bite size, like a bagel bite. I want a little bagel bite from a pigeon.
Hard to keep it warm though.
Yeah.
So no,
You make
I'll
an
just-
insulated backpack.
Yeah, I'll make pizza rolls.
No,
little gourmet pizza rolls.
Stop.
One pizza roll per pigeon per bag.
Stop. Give the pigeon meth. The thing will be there in no time.
It's true.
There's no waiting for
True.
this. For this, it's like one bite at a time. I just want pigeons coming left and right here. Anyways, pigeons coming left and right is also not something I'm interested in. So over to Justin Goebel. Let's get out of here.
I feel like you were interested in it. You just brought it up.
I don't know. I said it. I also made.
I think you realized the.
I also, well, it was more the hand gesture of throwing things in my face that told me maybe we should move on from
I
that.
definitely didn't feel like we were going to talk about the 3 things we did talk about tonight when I got here.
Well, that's all right.
So very random and good, and I had a great time.
It's the beauty of the news.
That's the beauty of the news. Is
Scotty Pizza bringing in the news.
you never know what's going to come up, and a lot of times it's interesting. You know, porch pirates being the worst of it. So
You were the one that said we're supposed to stop saying that.
I like it
saying it.
because it feels so wrong. It feels so wrong.
Nobody's telling me I can't say this yet.
Right.
Future Dave is going to get canceled so fucking hard.
This episode will have to be deleted.
It will, but I'm just gonna keep saying it because we're allowed to. Right now, I'm gonna be the old lady, the 80-year-old lady that's like, that's what we
can't give it
called
up.
them.
A word of
That's
advice:
what they
watch out for
were.
porch pirates, especially with underwear on their head.
Yes, exactly. All right, thank you, Justin.
Thank you, buddy.
And with that, we're done.
I want to know what happens from being peed on
Yes.
to resolving the issue amongst yourselves.
Yes, that's what I'm wondering as well.
Yeah, what does that look like? Is that's
You're asking for an apology. I don't need an apology after being peed on.
How do I benefit if this person goes to jail for peeing on me? You know, I need something in return.
Yeah.
$1,000, please.
even if it's backsplash, $1,000.
All right.